What to watch at the Democratic Convention Tuesday. Unity, it seems, is harder than it looks. Democrats watched the GOP convention with glee last week, with its relatively lackluster attendance and the divide between Donald Trump and Ted Cruz deepening, after Cruz was booed off the GOP stage when he wouldn't endorse Trump. But then Democrats found themselves on the receiving end of boos this week. DNC Chair Debbie Wasserman Schultz was jeered. It effectively ended her participation in the convention, and convention speakers contended with their share of jeering, as well as Sanders supporter and comedian Sarah Silverman, Senator. All Franken of Minnesota, Elizabeth Warren and even Bernie Sanders were all booed. At this point, it looks like it could be a long week on the road to unity. Here's a CBS News guide for what to watch Tuesday, day 2 of the convention. Protests inside top Democrats struggled Monday to keep tensions from boiling over inside the arena. Expect to see more of that Tuesday. One Sanders delegate explained the phenomenon well in a tweet that summed up why the burnt keeps on burning. Those protesters primed for a fight could make trouble Tuesday, the day Clinton is formally nominated, which leads us to the next thing we're watching. A roll call starting late Tuesday afternoon, at about 4 p.m. A roll call for the states will begin. This is the process of formalizing Hillary Clinton's status as the Democratic nominee. There are a couple of ways this could play out. In 2008, when a roll call got to New York, Clinton made a motion to halt the voting and nominate then-Sen Obama by acclamation, thus stopping the vote and formalizing Mr. Obama's nomination. No muss, no fuss. The Associated Press has said Sanders has said he wants a full roll call to show all the delegates he won. If Clinton were to be nominated by acclamation, that could lead to yet more jeering and booing. At his speech Monday, Sanders told the cheering, weeping, shouting crowd, "I look forward to your vote during a roll call tomorrow night." Clinton Press Secretary Brian Fallon said Monday he expected a roll call vote. "It is exactly in keeping with our philosophy that every vote should count, and that means every delegate being counted on the floor of the convention," he said. Democrats and guns. Second day of the convention will be dominated by gun violence and its impact on families. Day 2's theme is officially a lifetime of fighting for children and families. Many of the speakers will be mothers who have lost their children to gun violence, including Eric Garner's mother, Gwen Carr, Sybrina Fulton, Trayvon Martin's mother, and the mother of Michael Brown, Lezley McSpadden. The main speaker of the evening is the presumed nominee's husband, former President Bill Clinton, and he has a high bar reached his own speech from 2012. Bill Clinton. Few people in American politics can argue a case like the former president can. CBS News' Julianna Goldman recalled that the President Obama, that is, has joked that Bill Clinton is the secretary of explaining stuff, and for the president's r-election campaign, he did just that. In 2012, he gave what may have been the best speech of the convention, a better argument for President Obama's economic path out of the financial crisis than even Mr. Obama gave himself. Will he be able to replicate that effort for his wife Tuesday night? Goldman also says she'll be watching to see whether the Clinton campaign continues to blame the Russians for the DNC hack. CBS News' Steve Chaggaris contributed to this report.